Hey everybody, Jay and Ashley Nelson, and we are here at the Ryu Palace. And look at this backdrop. Are you kidding me? We just kind of jumped over here and nestled in the little palm tree area here. We're Nelsons, we nestled. So, you know what? We were just walking the beach. We thought we'd just shoot a little video kind of telling different people out there what we love about Worldventures and how it's allowed us to, what are you laughing at? how it's allowed us to just enjoy life together. And you know, I'll kind of start off by saying, you know, in the real estate world, and I shot a video, you know what, and I want to clarify this because I shot a video the other day and I said something. You're gonna go, what are you talking about, Jay? But here's the deal. I said, you know, I had made millions in real estate, but I want to make sure it's very clear here. Yes, I had, but I also lost freaking everything in 2009, so I was pretty much down to nothing. And so
that's true.
You know, I want to make sure, because I really felt bad because I saw the video back and I didn't go back and clarify. I said I made millions in real estate, and then I didn't tell everybody that I lost it all. So
wow, you did that without me watching and telling you, because I haven't seen that video. That's good.
So you know, but Worldventures, you know, I'll just say this. This was shown to, and I'm just going to go back to kind of the beginning, and then we can kind of marry it up. Okay, so it was shown to me through one of my mentors in real estate who owns 17 Remaxes, and he was one of the most successful people that I knew on the planet, and he had kind of in the same boat, had just done some amazing stuff. And when he showed me
his wife too.
And his wife, yes. But really, Rob was the one more talking to me. But I love Kim. Kim,
but they were both successful and have all the businesses
Kim's
together.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yes. But they showed me Worldventures the very first time, and I was just like, "What are you doing? Getting out of real estate to do some travel? What are you gonna do? Be a freaking travel agent?" I was like, "This is ridiculous." And so, you know, Rob. I said no. I said no, I'm not going to do that. I didn't want to do network marketing. You know, first of all, I thought network marketing was slimy, and I just had this bad, you know, vibe of people that were posers doing network marketing. So bottom line is, I just said no out of the gate, and then Rob came back to me after he was having so much success. And look, I mean, this is what our product is. I mean, this is the coolest freaking thing in the world. And so he came back to me, and I just wanted to have, you know, some fun with the travel and stuff. And so joined Worldventures, and then me and Ashley met. And Ashley, I want her to kind of tell, you know, because you knew I was doing Worldventures and network marketing, but I didn't really go, I don't think I pitched it to you, did I?
You tried, but I wouldn't let you.
So go ahead.
So I actually owned a really large health club in Louisiana that went under in 2008. So both of us kind of lost everything around
about the same time, yeah.
And so I kind of rebuilt, and I was the CEO of a Paul Mitchell school. And so I'd kind of gotten my, you know, financial life back on track. I had a really good job, but I was
she has a great job.
I was managing 120 people, and you know, I really love what I did and was able to help a lot of people, but at the same time, financially, I was capped. I was where,
yep.
I mean, I couldn't go any higher than I was, other than me.
You were making your boss a lot of money.
I was working really hard to make him a lot of money, but not me. I couldn't make any more where I was. And at the time, I was a single mom of 3 kids and worked all the time. Really, I mean, missed everything with the kids. If the kids had a really big field trip or anything, my mom would come up from Louisiana and take them, you know, on the field trip. So I really did, you know, I had a really good job, but it wasn't the life that I wanted to have. So, but when Jay first mentioned Worldventures to me, I said, "Oh, I am the only person you will never sign up."
Yeah, she said, you see the way she does her finger?
Just like that.
That's the, I'm not afraid of a lot of things in life, but that finger I'm very afraid of. So we laugh, like me and the kids, we all laugh about that finger because I get scared and I run from it. So go ahead.
And so, but I've always actually liked the idea of network marketing. So it wasn't that, it was just that I was, you know, Jay didn't know a lot about network marketing.
I knew nothing about network marketing.
And thought that it's a really good form of business, but I really just rebuilt where, you know, my life, and was maybe scared to go into something new because I felt like I was on a good track. So I said no.
Good's the enemy of great.
That's right. So that's true. So I didn't let him tell me about it. But then me and my dad, who is a super successful entrepreneur, he's started many companies and sold companies, and one of the companies that he started was called Super Saver Wholesale Warehouses, and that is where people buy membership to your club, buy membership to your store, your club.
Like Sam's or Costco.
And get to go in. Would you just shut up?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
I just didn't want you to leave that out.
That's what I get too.
Okay. All right.
That's the whole point I get too.
All right.
So, and then people
this is not going to get edited, just so you know.
People get to go into his stores and buy household products for wholesale instead of retail. So whenever he first came home and was telling my mom about the idea, she was like, well, who's going to pay money to spend more money to come into your store to spend money? Like, it just didn't make sense.
I can hear your mom saying that too.
So it ended up making great sense, and he did super well. And after like 18 months, he had 21 stores across the South. And a few years later, Sam Walton came knocking on his door and wanted to buy him out, and ended up buying him out. And that was a great deal, and it ended up being an awesome idea, obviously.
Yeah.
And Sam Walton merged it into what is Sam's Club today.
Yeah.
So now today, Sam's Club has 60 million members, which is crazy, selling toilet paper and peanut butter in bulk.
Not to interrupt, but what's so cool is like, you know, because your dad is like a super freaking he's like the greenest, the most precise kind of guy. And, you know, Ashley always, when you and your dad looked at the business, he was just like, man, this thing makes sense because he got it.
Yeah.
And that was so cool. And I'm a big fan of Sam Walton because I just, you know, I don't know. It's just, to me, it was just like a God thing that the timing for me and Ashley to meet and, you know, where she was in her life. And then now it's like, okay, so we struggle. And I know I probably interrupted you on.
He said not to interrupt, but that's exactly what he did, was interrupt.
Okay.
Okay, keep going.
Oh, well, now I forgot what I was going to say, so go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, me and my dad really looked at the company and we really analyzed it, and that's what he does, and he is just that type of business person. And so he said, yeah, we both looked at it and said, yeah, this is going to make Sam's Club look like a baby
Like a baby boy.
Because travel is the largest industry in the entire world. What Worldventures does is the exact same thing as what Sam's Club does. So to grow that, and I mean the 80s to today to, you know, 60 million members, that's not even one person's working lifetime. So we knew that this company, Worldventures, in the travel industry, $8 trillion a year. The next three industries combined don't equal the travel industry. We knew this was going to be huge. So I came back to Jay and I said, I'm ready. It's like a month later. I said, I'm ready. I'm in. He said, in what? And I said, Worldventures. He said, really? I said, really? Let's get going right now.
Yeah, but I remember telling you, I'm not trying to sign you up for Worldventures.
No, that was the very first time you tried to tell me. And you were, and I said, I'm not.
Because I just wanted to marry her.
I gave you the finger, and you were like, whoa, I'm just trying to date you. I'm
not
trying to sell you on
anything.
anything.
But, you know, the thing that we're so excited about is, you know, it's like we're here at the Ryu Palace, and this place is just ridiculous, and there's people speaking in all these other languages, and when you really, you know, if you look at like just what we are the product of travel, guys. You know, here's the thing, and you know what, we hadn't planned anything we're going to say here. There was no rehearsal here. You see this?
This is my line.
You see this? You see that sand? You understand that, you know, with Amazon.com and all the other companies out there, you're never going to be able to import an experience of the beach. Waving at these people behind us.
The thing is, you never can. The beach is always going to be
the beach.
If you want to go to the beach, you're going to have to actually go to it.
Yeah,
and that's always going to be that way. Your children's grandchildren are still going to come to the same
They're going to want
we're
this
at right now.
They're going to want this, and Amazon.com ain't going to be able to ship it to them. And you know what? With the social media, with the age of social media, and people are so wired in, you know, it's like I met a guy here at the resort, and he's been named Santos, and he's been working here at the resort for 10 years. Very, very well-spoken, classy guy, and we just got a conversation striked up in the front of it today here at the Ryu Palace, and I was just like, he was wondering about the sign. He saw my sign, which, well, we got to get the sign out at some point. You should be here. Come on now. So he saw this sign, and he was like, what's up with that sign? and it just draws people because, and then we started talking about the travel industry, and here he is we're actually in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and a guy like Santos, he probably does pretty well for here, but he's not wealthy. And I had this conversation with him, and I literally got so excited that I kind of stood up and I was like talking at him like this, and he was probably looking at me going, who is this crazy man? But he was listening, and I was talking about that now with social media and the networks that everybody has out there, everybody's got a network. You have more power than you know to be, you know, as a consumer. Consumers are going to trust people that they know. So if I tell you, hey, this trip was paid for by the company, we didn't pay anything to be here, and even if we would have paid, that our company was going to back it and guarantee that you couldn't get it anywhere else for cheaper. So I just believe that network marketing is the future of commerce, and we're in a product of travel, and it's just, I mean, I just feel like it's a blessing from God that we were, you know, Ashley came on board and got excited about it, and I got excited about it with Rob. So, you know.
Now because we both said yes.
I'm rambling.
Now I've been able to retire, fire my boss, and this is what we do. We travel the world, and we help other people be able to travel the world too. And we help be able to, we bless other people, and in return that blesses us. So we're here right now at this resort, but just yesterday and this whole last week, we were actually on a mission trip here in Dominican Republic, and able to help other people and to bless other people, and to, you know, let them feel the love of Jesus. And that's what we feel like we get to do with Worldventures. We get to share a way for other people to you know, have more fulfilling lives, to experience things, and to be able to help others and show other people love.
And I mean, you know, she goes into helping others, and I mean, really what's so awesome about this is the only way, so if somebody's watching this video and you're like, who are these people? You know, what's up with these crazy people? The bottom line is, see, the only way we can have more success in what we're doing is to help you. So you're like, how do I get paid to travel? Well, see, we're looking for people that are looking for us. We're looking for people that are like, how can I be sitting on a beach getting paid to be there? Because see, we get incentivized to help you. It's really the most unselfish business model, because in a normal business model, okay, so, you know, I run a real estate company, and you know, the more I pay my employees, so here's my company, and the more I pay my employees, the less money I make. Well, isn't that kind of every company? The company you might work for, if you go in tomorrow and say, hey boss, I want a $10,000 a year raise, then his bottom line, he makes $10,000 less. In network marketing and what we're doing with You Should Be Here, I mean, the more we help you, the better we do. So it's just really learning. And I'm gonna say one more thing and I'll shut up, but like being, you know, we went to this mission trip, and there's all these people here in the Dominican Republic. I cannot wait till we open in Dominican Republic. We are coming here, and we're going to change this country's. We're going to change
a whole country.
We're going to change this country's life because they know travel here, because all of the tourists coming here. But these people are, you know, barely able to eat outside of this freaking resort. And so, you know, I was telling the guy, Santos, I was like, man, I'm telling you, what we're doing with this company is the equalizer. It takes every man, and it doesn't matter whether you have money, whether the bank will loan you money, whether you have no credit, and it's just about what you want to put into this thing. And if you want to work hard, I told him, I said, man, I'm telling you, I said, if you work your butt off at this, you can become a millionaire. And he looked at me, and he was just like, really? And I'm like, I looked at it and I was like, I'm dead serious, man. And we're all about just feeding other people with, I want people to dream big. I want people to believe in themselves. I know, you know, my wife's one of the sweetest people in the world. I'm sometimes a little bit harsh and kind of hard on people because I believe in them more than they believe in themselves. I know she does too, but we just really fired up about Worldventures. Is there anything else you want to say?
I think we're good.
So listen guys, if you're getting this video, we don't know who would be getting it or where you would get it, but listen, reach out to me and Ashley and say, hey, look, we want to be a part of this. If you do, if you don't, it's cool, we're still friends, no big deal. But give Ashley, I'm going to give you, can I put your cell phone number on this little phone call? Okay, Ashley's, this is not a phone call. Ashley's cell phone number is 615-939-8960. No weirdos, no weirdos. Okay? My cell phone,
weird.
I'm weird, yeah. Only one weirdo allowed here. My cell phone, 615-939-6570. You can always shoot us a Facebook message, but
or you can email us at ourcrazycoolclub@gmail.com.
That's it. That's it. That's all we got. So listen, y'all have a blessed day, and remember, last thing I want to say.
You should be here.
And this sign right here, this blue sign, will be more recognized than the little Apple computer symbol on the back of Apple computers, and more recognized than the Nike swoosh on your shoes. But
so you better be here.
You better be here when it is, because we're going to be on the beach, and you ought to be here partying with us. Yeehaw!